I'd be better off playing later on because what response? Did you see that, guys?
Throwing grenade!
Oh! Woo! What a start. Shit. These guys are fucking awful, man. I don't even know what's going on. These guys are really bad. Right, these guys are not good. If he can't hit me from there with a sniper, he's not good. He is not good. Oh my word, I can't even function, guys. I can't function with this. These are this bad. My guy's here. Knob.
I got your back!
There's a guy here.
Got eyes on... I'm getting stitched up!
Fire!
Dropping ammo here! Setting claymore! Smoke grenade out!
What? No way. No way. Awful. Awful playoff. Stomping around. Come on, come on, come on. Oh shit!
Watch your... Watching you, Sig. Enemy KIA! Requesting close air! Target mark! I'm reloading! Requesting recon at my location! I'm swapping back!
On like a 10 in a row, boys.
Tossing smoke grenade! I got one!
Whoa! I did not even see that sentry gun. Oh my word.
Smoke grenade out! Tossing smoke grenade! Enemy down! Smoke grenade out! Enemy down! That was safe! Setting Claymore! Reloading.
Let it spawn on you, knob.
Tossing smoke grenade! Dropping ammo here! Planting Claymore! Smoke grenade out!
Fuck! Should have killed him there. I knew he was there as well. Should have gone with the AK as well, but I didn't.
Setting Claymore!
Get done. Better! Better! I'm better! Good game, boys. Good game, boys. Less dead silence and more killing, boys. Right, so this is where it gets tough, because I'm telling you now, the skill-based matchmaking level is about to go up. I'm not one to complain about it, but you're about to see it's about to go up about 3 or 4 levels.
Planting Claymore! Tossing smoke grenade! Down and out!
Fuck, you got me. Kill confirmed.
Throwing smoke! Setting Claymore!
Ah, there he is.
Go back!
How? How?
Loading!
Oh, he got me. Wait! Oh! The Fennec! The Fennec!
Check fire! Tossing smoke grenade! Throwing smoke! Planting table! Semtex incoming! Loading! Disappointed!
Can't, they won't leave it with her.
Ammo here! Planting claymore! Tossing smoke grenade! On your side! Throwing smoke! Setting claymore! Setting mine! I'm reloading!
Can't play him how they play, boys. Can't play him how they play, boys. What? What?
No
So he's not cheating, no. just spawned right in front of me. Fucking is he? I actually killed someone there, okay? Boys! All that cheating there, all that crowing the zen. Fucking hell. And they still was shit. Guys, seriously, all that crowing the zen, you seen it. And I still was the best player in the game. Like, what's getting on? I thought I got shredded there, to be honest. Yo, what I mean? Let me go back to that. I need to see what just happened then. What how do I see what just happened then? What? I don't understand. Oh, why did it keep doing that? What this interface is so awful, man. Like, all I wanted to see was no. Don't be trying to sell me a battle pass. Look, can't go off this now. Look. Oh my word, the COD, man. Come on, I just want to get out of this. Like, look here, traps you in this thing, or you you can't get at the battle pass, so you have to buy something. Let me just switch back over to thingy chat. Like, come on, guys, you just seen that then? Like, you just seen that then, guys? People playing like literally like MLG, and they still weren't that good. I want this guy blocking up. Block. So it's literally only giving me those people. Well, the Punisher's blocked anyway, so because he was clearly doing something. But yeah, give me a second, guys. We've played 2 matches. Let me just see if I've done anything with these weapons, because you have to keep checking every so often, see if you've done anything. And we don't want to get so annoyed that we don't end up playing too many more games, because that's what will happen. Why have I not just got my optic that I put onto this weapon, which was this one? Not feeling that. It doesn't help it. That's pretty decent. Oh, we've got ammunition. So we've got a hollow point. We've got stock as well. Nice. And I'll take it then we must have unlocked something for this then, because we got a fair amount of kills for this. No. Oh, we got no. In fact, was it the muzzle? Yeah, it was the muzzle that was making it. Yeah, so recoil control, even though the handling doesn't exactly help. No, absolutely not. I don't know why I've got that on smoke grenade. It needs to be on. I'm not going to go stim. There's no point. In fact, no, I'm going to leave it on smoke grenade. I'm going to leave it on smoke grenade. I'm going to keep it on the munitions box as well, yeah. Then I still don't understand what I'm doing wrong, because I definitely should have unlocked some other weapons by now. But it's just not unlocking them. Anyway. Time to get shredded more than likely, because if that game, it progresses and progressively gets worse. So if that game was tough, then this game is probably going to be even more tougher. So yeah, I'm thinking like, obviously, I need to get 50 kills with the cast off to get the first camo, so I need 11 more kills with the AK-47. Can I do it in this match, or will I have to wait a couple of matches? We'll see. Like I said, I am dealing with a bit of a battery issue as well, guys. Sorry about that. Just finally putting my thumb grip extenders on. Oh my word! Could not get my words out. Where is he? Down there. There's somebody in that building as well. There's somebody in the building. Oh! Why have I got it on single fire? Why the
Flash! Got your back. Good.
Could hear you up there, kid.
Shoot! Enemy coming!
Could hear you up there, kid. Whoa, there he is. Somebody hit my claymore at exactly the same time. But I feel like if you just peek it.
Switching back! Reloading!
Oh.
Requesting recon flyover.
They're in the, up there. They're definitely going to start spawning behind me.
Counter you it. Attack me. Reloading. You hold. Check your fire. Goes around. Comes around. Swapping mags. Requesting recon flyover.
Wait, how? How was my teammate let me die there? Ridiculous. So the guy got no sense.
Dropping ammo here. Settle that score. Planting Claymore.
Get down. Oh, fuck off. Shouldn't have changed.
Requesting recon at my location. Grenade out. Tossing smoke grenade.
Sprinting around. Shouldn't be sprinting around. Shouldn't be sprinting around. Idiot.
Smoke grenade out.
There, I could hear him.
Setting Claymore.
Head down.
Dishonor your. Ammo here. Swapping mag.
Oh, come on!
Target area marked. Tossing smoke grenade.
Yeah, come on. Oh, come on.
They attacked me! Fire! I'm on your side! Planting Claymore! Doing some... Tossing smoke! Switching back!
Is he kidding?
Smoke grenade out! Sit! Tossing smoke grenade!
Wow.
Smoke grenade out! Setting Claymore!
Easy.
Nothing flash! Planting Claymore!
Watching this.
Eliminated! Tossing incoming!
Cut. Reloading.
All that Cronus and they still lost. I went completely even. All that Cronus there and they still lost. I done anything? I don't quite think we need that. I was saying that rail. Maybe we do need that. Yeah, we don't really. The hip shot laser, I don't. Because that kind of got me killed with that, where it jumped into the player. Because I was hip firing, it followed the other player and then got me killed from behind. Only got 4 on this. I don't even know what any of this is. So yeah, I need 4 more kills to get this first thing. Right, shall we Shall we? No. I'm gonna wait. In fact, hold on a second, guys, because I want this match to run in to just past the hour mark. So I'm gonna delay it for a second because I'm gonna run this for about an hour so I can upload it more, and I can upload it in hopefully in 60 frames per second, because it seems that the files are too big when it wants like 40 gigabytes of space to upload a 60 frame per second 2-hour video. So if I delay this for a few more minutes, yeah, I'm just gonna delay it for about 2 or 3 minutes, guys. Pour myself a drink, etc. Oh, shout out to Hilda DC in the chat. I didn't even know. I didn't even see you in the chat there, Hilda. Shout out to you. Luckily I checked, because I would have just gone straight back into the game. But yeah, this is, I do a lot of my recording in the early hours of the morning just because it's easier. You find more lobbies, the connection's better, less people online, etc. More people gaming rather than people doing other stuff. But yeah, you missed it before. There was some guys before like making excuses in the lobby before, and obviously I had to like call them out, basically say, you guys still, like, you were hiding in corners, they were doing all sorts, but they still lost. But then that's Call of Duty for you, isn't it, guys? You try your hardest to just get absolutely trounced by the people that are online, shooting at walls and doors. But yeah, over the weekend I will hopefully, well, I will do, I'll get a chance to play, because what I'll do is I'll try and do 2 separate hour streams rather than doing a 1-2-hour stream, because like I said, for some reason it wants like literally like 40 gigabytes of space to be able to upload like a 2-hour video, and it's like, look, I haven't got that kind of space on any of my devices, so I'm going to keep them to about an hour, but more regular rather than doing them once a week. I'll probably do them twice a week. Especially on the weekends when there's no like wrestling or anything like that. There will be wrestling this weekend, but you know, on the weekend when there's not any wrestling, I'll try to get these streams done. But yeah, just bear with me and I will get back into the game, because it's all chaos, it's all mad. Yeah, I appreciate you coming out, Hilda. You know, I normally don't really interact with people on Twitch, because I'll focus on the game and I'll just talk my own sort of stuff, and then on the replay obviously I'll interact with people then, but I always appreciate people coming by on Twitch. It's a strange platform, to be honest. I don't want to upset anyone who's in charge of the Twitch platform, but it's a strange platform if you ask me. When I first came to the Xbox platform, it was more that mixer platform. That's what you used to do all the streaming and all the capture stuff on, and then they took that away because that was built into the actual Xbox One. They took that away on an update, and then they said, oh, if you want, you can upload to Twitch. Now, my original thing by buying an external hard drive was to buy it so that I could actually use it, so that I could just record my clips into it. But then I realised that I may as well just use Twitch and use the external hard drive to give my Xbox more memory and to download more games with it. That's when I started playing on Apex and other games like that, because you'll find out a lot of guys, you know, a lot of people, Chinchilla, Hammer, a lot of those people, they can't stream different games even if they want to, because they just don't have the space. The Xbox, you have to buy the proper top-end Xboxes to even get, like, I mean, at this point, I know it's a money thing for a lot of people, but is there any real point in buying an Xbox One S where you get a terabyte of memory? You may as well just buy a second-hand Xbox One for like $120 and then just buy a $50-$60, you know, 1 terabyte, 2 terabyte external hard drive, because it's cheaper than buying an Xbox One X, even brand new, because within 2 years that Xbox One S will be outdated. I mean, I always said that 4 years, once you get to the 3rd or 4th year with consoles like PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, Xbox 360, Xbox One X, you know, all that, once you get to the 3rd, 4th year, you really do have to move on. The games, they're not fantastically optimized, especially in this modern day. Just playing now on the Xbox One version, it feels like I'm being killed more crisply, which is annoying, but at the same time it also feels like I'm killing more crisply, and I get enough time to be able to respond to people. If the lobbies are not the best players, you will respond to them a lot quicker than you would on the Xbox One. The graphics look sharper, everything just looks more like neat and based on fucking, you know, modern graphics and stuff, rather than sometimes they're a little bit unoptimized for the older consoles. Like if you've got the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One, then you're still fine for about a year, I reckon, at least a year and a half. I think 2024 you'll probably start having to look to move on to the next generation of console. Like even the most hardcore, there's a lot of people that I know that there's a reason why they never move from the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3, because all the games that they play on are all based in the time when them consoles were more prevalent. So even if you can play on the Xbox One backwards compatible with the older games, you don't technically ever get a chance to advance onto the newer games, because the newest games are not very good. But a lot of people did then say, you know what, I'm going to go out and buy a second-hand Xbox One, and they do play on the Xbox One more, but it's difficult because you're asking people to spend $700-800 on something brand new, and a lot of people would probably just rather buy a PC. And I've noticed that trend now. People would probably rather buy a £500-600-700-800 £800 PC that's already optimized and ready for gaming. You know, not the high-end $2,000 PCs, but, you know, a decent PC that can run everything. And all you need to do then is buy memory cards. So you can buy a 64 gig memory card, and you can just put, or, you know, a 128 gig memory card, and you can just put Cold War on that, and then just put the memory card into the PC, and boom, there you go. You can literally link it to your phone. I know people that have got, like, they just use an old mobile phone as a storage device, and they just put old games onto storage devices like memory cards plugged in their old phone, and they just plug that into their PC, and that's what they use as their storage devices. It's a strange thing when it comes down to gaming, because gaming has changed so much. 6-7 years ago, there was no link between PC and console. You know, like when I first came to the Xbox in 2018, there was no link at all between the Xbox and the PlayStation, and the Xbox and the PC, let alone the Xbox and the PlayStation or anything like that. There was a little bit of a link between, like, the Microsoft, where you could play PC games on your Xbox account. That was about as far as it went. But there was no, like, cross-compatible. You couldn't sign into your Xbox account and then subsequently start playing on Xbox games against people on Xbox. Not from what I remember, anyway. But then when Modern Warfare 2019... Maybe there was other games that you could play cross-platform. But Modern Warfare 2019 was the first game that I'd ever experienced PC players. And, man, did I know it. Like, if you're a console player, you probably sit there talking about the PC Master Race. If you're a PC player, you're probably talking about aim assist. And you know, I will freely admit that the aim assist in this game, especially the last 3 games, from Modern Warfare 2019 to Cold War to Vanguard to this, the aim assist on controller has just got incredibly stronger. I was playing on Infinite Warfare not long ago, and I was thinking the aim assist in that game is spectacularly strong because of the jetpack stuff. I've never played Black Ops 3, so I don't really know what it's like with the Treyarch game, but the Infinity Ward version of the jetpack game, the aim assist is unbelievably strong. Like, and I mean, if you can control it, it is unbelievably strong. Sniping is so overpowered in that game, and I think it was underrated because I feel like people didn't know how easy it was to sort of just bunny hop. Well, maybe they did, but I think so many people used that shotgun sniper that they probably weren't focused in on it. But at the same time, there you go, once again, the aim assist on shotguns and snipers and stuff, it was incredible on Infinite Warfare, and having noticed it, it's probably just got worse ever since. I didn't really feel it on Black Ops 4, but then I started playing on Black Ops 4 at a later time from everybody else, and I feel like the skill-based matchmaking of Black Ops 4 was so biased towards good players that it was the final time that really and truthfully you would get dropped into, regardless of who you were, because of the small player base. The skill-based matchmaking would automatically put you in a lobby with people that were better than you, because everyone was better than you when you first start playing. Black Ops 4 just had this weird thing that it was like you no matter who you were, no matter what kind of player you were, every player who first played Black Ops 4 within the first week, you'd be being shredded. Especially the first like 20 matches, you just feel yourself getting absolutely shredded against other players online, because the skill gap was so high on Black Ops 4. Once people learned how to play the game, it was like they just shot to like a level like 4 out of 5, you know, like 4 stars out of 5. The average player was at like 3.5, 4 stars. So once you step in the lobby, you're automatically at a default of like a 2. So you're walking in there and like you will get kills, but the health and the regeneration and the fact that it gave you, you know, health in the game to regenerate your health in the actual match. Some of the perks, some of the what's it called, the kill streaks. But I feel like because of that, everybody just went into Modern Warfare 2019 thinking this is going to be a proper game. And you know, if they'd have gone in there with the Warzone plates and all that at the start, people would have gone absolutely mad. I mean, I'll admit, they should have tweaked the time to kill slightly. They should have tweaked it so that, you know, maybe you were on like 140, 150 health rather than what you were on, because there were times where even me, you could run down a corridor and I could shoot you 3 bullets through the wall on Modern Warfare 2019 and you were dead every time with the SCAR or the M4. They were so powerful, those weapons were. And even things like the AK-47, it took a short while to unlock the thing, and it was a bit wayward, but once you started putting attachments on that thing, man, oh man, that AK-47 was ridiculously powerful. And then came Cold War, where their weapons were absolutely powerful as anything. All right, let me get back into the game because I'm just waffling. But yeah, Cold War, their AKs and stuff, they were so powerful. And then, of course, Vanguard came out, and, you know, MP40, the STG-44, unbelievably powerful on release. And you just look at them weapons, and I just look back and I think, was we so focused on power that we didn't notice the inevitable factor of the aim assist was so strong, it was bound to make those weapons a lot more powerful. Even the base sort of weapons that we know, powerful as anything. And for those that are unaware, the base weapon, it's not that it shouldn't be powerful, it's that it shouldn't be as balanced and subsequently then as to unbalanced to the rest of the game as what some of the starting weapons are. Even in the beta, there were some weapons in this that you could literally just pick up from the floor, bare weapon, never used it before. Like you've seen in one of those matches previously where I just literally picked up by an accident the Fennec, and it just literally shredded it. The bullet thing's a problem, but it's a ridiculously powerful weapon. But then saying that, a lot of people don't talk about things like this, but the Fennec was one of those weapons that received a big buff in the previous Modern Warfare 2019, and I feel like that's always caused this thing with the Fennec, so that it has to be powerful because people are used to it being powerful. Spit, boys.
Setting flame off.
I knew he was there. Die! These are like, oh, I'm not even gonna lie, these are a bit clustery, like, or maybe they're a clan. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe they're a clan. Maybe these are a clan.
Boom. Enemy in the area.
Lancing claymore. Switching back.
If I would have lost that gunfight, I would have been screaming. And then I switched my weapons and the COD timing fucks me. Has he killed me, but not... That was an evil delay on my gun there.
Semtex!
Getting Claymore!
I want it.
Reloading!
Whoa! Shredded kid.
Dancing Claymore! Heads down!
Loading fresh mag!
75 assists? Are you mad? Come on. How many bullets did he take?
Ammo here! Getting Claymore!
Semtex!
Dancing Claymore!
Enemies close! Loading!
Flash incoming! Incoming! Tossing smoke grenade!
Fucking hell.
Reloading!
Grenade!
Covering!
Getting Claymore! Changing max!
Sorry, Hilda, if you sit in the chat. I apologize.
Throwing smoke! Setting Claymore! Loading! Flash, watch your eyes!
Oh shit. Still going.
Lancing Claymore!
Switching men. Throwing flash grenade.
Flash incoming! Incoming!
I almost killed him there as well.
Tossing
Kill him, you see?
Setting Claymore! Throwing smoke! Grenade! Flash, watch your
Ready.
I'm reloading! Lancing Claymore! Tossing smoke grenade! Throwing ammo here!
Woo. Sit. Hold on.
Throwing smoke! Taking it fire! Shit! Setting Claymore!
Enemy in the area.
Target's dead! Nice! Changing max! Semtex out!
Woo. Good game, boys. The sweat dripping out of their team, unreal. I know, Hilda. Wow, the sweat dripping out of their team is unreal. The sweat dripping out of their team is unreal, mate. Unreal. Just constant gunfire. Constant madness. Right, let me see if I've actually unlocked this so I can put something on this weapon. It's looking like we have unlocked this. Yes, we have unlocked this now. So let's have a look. Preview this weapon. Why have we not got that on there now? Oh, here we are. So the first thing that we've unlocked is this. A nice little camo on the weapon there, look, guys. And we've got another one incoming soon. This will be for the M4. Well, it says 9 out of 50, but it looks like that counts for like other weapons as well, because that looks like it's almost completed on my screen. What's this one for? With the EBR 14, so I've got 26 more kills to get with that. Oh, this is with the EBR 14, but then that looks pretty much complete. What's the deal with that? Right. Well, we have been live longer than I expected. We have been live for a good hour now, where we've recorded all the footage that we need to record, so I'm going to shut this down. Yeah, I appreciate people coming out. Shout out to you, Hilda, for coming out. Always nice to get someone to communicate with why I'm doing this. And it's always nice, guys, to be able to just play the game. Do you know what I mean? There's so much other stuff. You know, I didn't really speak about it at length. I got cut off, but the anxiety that you deal with playing on these types of games, and you know, someone once said recently, should I say, someone recently said, somebody who I consider as quite a wise person from what he's been through, etc. In fact, here we go. Look, we've got an underbarrel here. Ooh. So we've got an undergrip. But yeah, not get sidetracked and off in a tangent. It's weird because, you know, a clever, wise person, not once but recently said that anxiety is the future, and you know, depression is the past, or depression is the past and anxiety is the future. And it's difficult to speak, but it's nothing to do with how good you are on these games. I've never claimed to be good on these games. The stream even says average Call of Duty player, because I'm an average Call of Duty player. Now you can't tell me, even Hilda's in the chat now, she can't tell me from what she just watched there, I'm clearly not just getting killed. There's clearly a form of back and forth. I'm still getting streaks, maybe not all the streaks that I want, but I still managed to survive. Now that was the first game there that I actually went negative out of all of the games, and I actually didn't do too badly. It was just because I was playing the objective by following the hard point around, so you're bound to get killed more times. I was clearly playing at a level where there was players in the lobby, and this is not excuses, guys, this is just me saying this. I was clearly playing at a level in the lobby that was pretty much my level, so I'm going to go, you know, even or around even anyway. I'm going to try and stay on the hard point and do whatever I'm doing on the hard point. You know, some of the times that I got killed, it was my fault, made mistakes, didn't do the right thing, or, you know, shot too early, shot too late, etc. It's things that happen on these types of games. You're not always going to be, you know, major league gaming on these types of games. But like I said about the whole anxiety and depression thing, it can really cause that. Like, I've always suffered from those things, self-doubt and all that anyway. So anything that I've ever been really, you know, overly talented with has always caused me to be, you know, a little bit overly negative. You know, they say I spent a lot of time, a lot of people say to me that I spent a lot of time like treading water and not taking any risks in life. Like I was scared to take any sort of risk. But a lot of that was to do with the fact that I was just, you know, I'm not even going to use the word, like, it's not failure, but I was scared to like let people down and, you know, not be able to be the person that I set out to be. And then at some point I realized that I didn't even want to be that person. And, you know, I was spending a lot of my time pretending to be somebody who I wasn't. And then eventually it all just started to click together. Like, I've had a lot of other issues and stuff like that. And I'm not here to just, you know, try and gain sympathy, because that's not what I'm here for. I was never, you know what I mean? I would never try to just come here and get sympathy off people, because that's not the way that I am. And, you know, Hilda's been on my channel for years. She knows I never just put myself out there. But even during them times of COVID, it was a dark time, man. You know what I mean? I don't normally even mention that word on my channel, but the fact is it was a dark time during that time. And then a lot of us came together because we were fighting and struggling anxiety and depression and no one really knew. It was an uncertain future, an uncertain time, and it still is to this day. But I just feel like I've put so much effort into what I do, and those people that understand what I do, there's two ways with YouTube. There's either you make friends or you make money with YouTube. But there's an element of where you can't be too selfish. You can go deep into it. You can go like, and you can try, trust me guys, you can try to avoid all the emotional side of YouTube, which is people reaching out to you. And then you can also try to overlook the fact that everyone's got stuff going on in their life. No one owes you nothing. The fact is, you know, Rex the Boss is just a character that is on YouTube. I could be anyone. I could be anyone behind this. And that's one of the things I respect people. I've always said it. I respect those people who put themselves in the firing line, put themselves on their channel. I made a tactical decision a long time ago that I wasn't going to do that, because you can alienate people by just being anyone. And I feel like my voice is powerful enough that I don't even need to be seen on this channel. You know what I mean? I don't need to be, I need to be heard. It's my voice that people will always resound. My voice will always resound with people, because I've been doing this for so long now that it's like, no, I've said it for years. People shouldn't be able to just make other people feel like guilty for wanting to do something. I never said, no, I mean, no one ever said you had to be good on games to put them on your channel. And nor does it say at any point in my headlines, you know, the best Call of Duty player that you've ever seen in your life. It doesn't say any of that on my Call of Duty, on my thingy channel, on any of my channels. Yeah, exactly, Hilda. It's just one of them. It's like, some people are just unfuckwithable. And that's what I see myself as. Like, you have to do very sly and untoward things to get one up on someone like me. You know, you don't just walk up and sort of get what you want from me like that. And there's a lot of sly and untrustworthy people on social media, and gaming is, you know, and it's been exposed over the last years, gaming is one of the worst places. You have to be very thick-skinned to play these games. Just that response there where the guy said, good game, guys. I was negative. That guy could have been like, oh, you know, but he decided to be a normal guy because we won and say, good game. But you don't always get that. Last week I had a really good game. Just turned around to one of the players in the lobby and I was like, good game. And he's like, nah, all this, all that. It's like, come on. It's like people are so touchy and edgy. And obviously because you can just hide behind whoever you think you are on these games, it's almost like it's all based down onto skill. So I realized this with going back to the whole thing about anxiety and depression. If you get sucked into this era of, or this fantasy of, oh, you have to be good or you're not very good on the game, you will never be able to do this. But if you just walk into a situation and say, are people coming to my channel because they think I'm the greatest gamer? Because some of the gamers that I see that are really popular, the really good gamers out there that are better than me, but they're not that good. When you pit them against other gamers, they're not that good, but they're good at streaming. They're good at entertaining. They're good at YouTube. They're good at those things there. And like I've been saying for nearly 3 years now. Yeah, I've been thinking it for a while, and I've been saying it for 3 years now. I'm better at YouTube than those people are at the game, because there's people that are way better than me on these Call of Duty games, but they don't get the views that I get. Sometimes you can be controversial where it's just like, no, you know what? When you're coming here, there is no pretend here. I don't need to use a Cronus Zen. I don't need to use anything that helps me get better on the game, because I couldn't care less if people think I'm good on the game or not. In fact, I would actually say to people, if you actually think that I'm good on this game, then you must need more help than me, because you can't be that good on the game. And that's not me criticizing, that's just me saying, don't go into lobbies talking about skill if you actually think that I'm a good player, because you're clearly not that much of a good player. So you shouldn't be going in any lobbies or any chats or any comment section talking at any point about skill. Like, sometimes I'll put up a short on my channel and I'll just say something like, you know, are you still playing this game, like Black Ops 2 or Call of, or Modern Warfare 2, the old Modern Warfare 2, or Modern Warfare 3? And people will say, you know, you get the odd person that will say, you want to sort out your center and you want to sort out your aim. This weapon can be better if you use it correctly. It's even better if you But some people say it in a way of, oh my word, your aim is absolutely atrocious, or oh my God, your movement is, and it's like, where in the headline does it say anything about my movement? And then you go to that person's channel and guess what? They've got ridiculous clips of stuff like them hiding on Fortnite inside of like built up. It's like, come on. But then I've been saying it for years, the people who are the most judgmental are the people who are the most insecure. Trust me when I say that. And like I said, going back to the whole thing, depression is the past and anxiety is the future. And what's difficult is I don't think that many people in our society deal with, and trust me when I say this, guys, I struggled with this for years. I don't think that many people deal with anxiety and depression very well. I feel like they've got a lot of things going on in the back of their mind that they maybe don't know how to address with other people. But what they do is they, let it sit inside of their own brain and then create things that make their life feel better. As in, like, everyone walks out the door and just tells people how they are rather than actually how they are. It's not what you say you are. It's not what you are. It's what you say you are. It's not what you do. It's what you say you do. And I feel like we've just gone so deep into this world of men should respect women. Men should do this. Women should do this. None of us know what to do. None of us, men or women, we don't know what to do, and we're all confused. Children are confused. Everyone's confused. And I feel like it's like, have I just found something in myself that is, I don't need to be surrounded by people because I'm never alone. Because I've embraced this world of the fantasy which is social media. And I've just embraced it and said, you know what? How many friends am I supposed to have? How many people am I supposed to have that I can walk up to and they can get on my nerves when I've got people that I've never met before that have spoken to me with more respect and more normality than the people that I've actually met in my real life? And yeah, you're going to get more emotional with people that you're going to meet in real life. But just the whole thing that I'm on about, the anxiety, the amount of anxiety that I get going into conversations with certain people. But then I don't feel that with my normal YouTube channel. But with gaming, I do. Because there's the interactive side of gaming. And it's so strange, like a year and a half ago, and every so often now, I'd get really triggered by those people who come to my channel and say dumb stuff like, where's the video? Post the video. But it comes to the point where it's like, they don't understand it, do they? They think that I'm supposed to be one of these 12-year-old kids who makes 500 email accounts so that I can post 5 WWE matches tonight, and then tomorrow my channel's been blocked by WWE because WWE owns that footage. Why would I do that for? And do you need to see what is happening, or do you need to be told what's happening? Because a lot of people have already seen what's happened. They just need to come back and hear other people's opinion on it. What they want you to do is they want you to take a risk of making the video so that you've put the clip up there. Now, I did that on my old channel. And guess what happened to my old channel? Non-existent. Long gone. And then I look at other people and I say to myself, if you were on your Twitter or on your Facebook and you knew if you posted something, it would have your Twitter and your Facebook immediately banned, would you post that on your Facebook? Of course you wouldn't, because then you would have to start social media all over again. Now, if you had an insinuative where people actually offered you something to do what you do, and bearing in mind that we all know that these same people will go over to the Solid Monsters channel, they'll go over to those other people because they feel part of their community. Whereas with me, and I don't deny this, I've always been quite antisocial with that type of stuff. I've already got my community. And anyone's welcome in. Shout out to Peyton, shout out to people like that have come along over the last 6 months. But I already built my community. People like Hilda, people like Deflection, people like One Busy Mama, Tyrone, Morgan, they understand. I don't need to speak to them every single day. They know my channel's there and I'll never not be subscribed to their channel. They know I'm still there. I know they're still there. I've got my own following. I can get views. I don't need people to beg people to come to my channel and to be able to support me. It's not me saying I don't want people to do that. It's me saying I don't need them to do that. I feel like some people have got to that point now where they don't realize that we've already got our own community behind the scenes. Yes, we should interact more, and yes, we should do more. But the fact is we don't, because we've made something of this. And that's not me trying to take shots at anybody else, but there were some people who I know and Hilda knows, they came along and they thought they could exploit this platform. They thought they could get a free ride to where we are, and it's not easy. You've got to have a life outside of this. You've got to have your own stuff going on, but you've also got to take this seriously enough where it is, why do people take Facebook and Twitter more seriously than, say, YouTube? There's nothing in Facebook and Twitter. Well, there is now with Facebook, obviously, because you can actually get help with Facebook, with the gaming and with the other stuff like that. So fair enough, yeah, you know, with Facebook now. But when I first started here in 2019, that wasn't an option. Every time I'd stream on Facebook, they'd block down my stream and shut it down and stuff like that, without even there being anything. People just complained that the language was too bad. It was weird, yeah? And then, you know, when I came here, it was like, I'll tell people, I was suffering real badly in 2020 when I first started taking YouTube seriously and people started coming to my channel. I needed people to come to my channel. And like I was explaining in my chat earlier on, it's disappointing because I've got to be able to find what I can and what I can't use music-wise, because it's disappointing because over the last year it's become to my attention since I got this channel where it is, that if I post some of that music on my channel, it will have my channel blocked. Now, my music that I've created, that my friends have created, the background music too, cannot be touched by anyone. It's my music, yeah? But there are some other songs that obviously I've taken samples from and whatever else, and it makes it so that it's difficult because the DMC will not have that. And that's another reason of anxiety as well. The amount of times that I've recorded a stream like this or recorded something and just not ended up posting it because I feel like, you know, you'll notice over the last 6 months I've been doing a lot more of those reviews. They were little tester things to see if they would actually work. But once I did one that actually people started to interact with, I was like, you know what, I need to do more of these. So I've tried to keep up the reviews at least once a week, the retrospectives at least once a week, just to keep that running, because it's like, if I'm perfectly honest, I can do the wrestling, but people get the idea like I like it. I don't. It's got to that point now where it's like, I don't hate wrestling and I will always respect it, but it's getting very close to that point where, if you noticed, I took the soccer off my channel, guys, and I started to actually build a secondary channel with soccer because I wanted to do it separately, because I was sick and tired of the negativity on my channel with the soccer, and it made no sense to have that on my channel, yeah? So I took it off, started building a different channel, and, you know, after 6 months or so, I've got 300-400 subscribers, and I'm building that one nicely, so that in the future maybe I can have 2 of these things linked up. So I've always got the backup channel as well as the main channel, because that's what you need to do, because you never know what YouTube's going to come with. I feel like there's a time limit with YouTube as well, where they just have these moments where they just tell you, once again, which is another reason which causes anxiety and then subsequently depression, because you don't know whether you're coming or going. You do something and you get in trouble for it, and then you do another thing that's exactly the same thing, and then you don't get in trouble for it. You know, i.e., I'll give you an example, guys. I posted a video of the same template that I used for multiple of my other videos, but because the headline said it was a certain match, Fight TV blocked that video, and I lost the copyright claim despite the fact that that template has been used on my channel hundreds of times before and since. But because I just got mad with YouTube and told them to stop being stupid and reinstate my video immediately, the admin that must have read it must have just thought, this guy thinks he's too big for his boots. And then before you know it, I got put on some weak guideline thing where I couldn't post for a week, and I was like, it just made me get to that point. Was like, I honestly, it was like I'd lost my job. It was like, I was like, oh my word. It's like, but then I went on this real downward spiral where I just only posted like 2 videos every night because I couldn't be bothered. I'd watch like 20 minutes of the program and I'd be like, right, I'm not watching any more of this. I'm just going to do these 2 videos. Like SmackDown, for instance, I'd watch the first half an hour and then I'd just switch it off and carry on with my Friday night. Like, I didn't want to waste it. And it's little things like that. It just, the anxiety and the depression that those decisions that YouTube has made, it really did affect me. And then it leads you into this bit where it's like, even having said all what I've said now, I don't know whether I've done the right thing or not, because you don't know. You could post this on YouTube and they could be like, oh, we don't like what you're saying. You never know when the rules change. Deep down within it, I think the rules just state, don't ever talk bad about our platform or whatever, or, you know what I mean? They see it as in it's a way of getting free money. I don't see it that way. I see it as in it's a way for you to get them free money, because they'll put adverts on your channel anyway. Even the videos that you've not monetized, they'll still put adverts on those videos. So if you don't monetize a video and adverts are on it, who gets paid for that? So you've got these guys that get to 600, 700 subscribers on YouTube, and then they give it up because they can't be bothered. And then what do you think happens with their channel? I used to always say it to Deflection, do you know that literally before he got monetized, I was like, do you know that literally 80% of your videos have all got adverts on them? And it's because he obviously posted some videos years ago with music on them from like Depeche Mode and stuff like that. And that's how YouTube punishes you. It basically says, we own your channel forever. Until you, of course, get monetized, and then obviously you get the percentage of it. But still, I guarantee you, it was to do with those Depeche Mode videos that Deflection posted years ago. YouTube will always have that. My friend Warhawk, he's had his channel for about 7 years. He gets adverts on his videos, but yet YouTube doesn't seem fit enough to push his channel through the algorithm to get him to 1,000 subscribers. To the point where he was, if he hadn't have had a community guideline strike or a copyright strike, and he's on a hiatus at the moment, he was actually considering, and luckily he didn't, he was actually considering covering some of my like videos. I'll give him templates and he'll post them so that he could get more views. But he's lucky that he probably said, well, he didn't say no, he's lucky that I didn't get round to doing it, because by the time that I got round to asking him about it, his channel had 2 copyright strikes, so he's on a hiatus at the moment until I think December. Which is ridiculous when you think about it. A Depeche Mode song, I'm not saying that they should block, but I'd say to Deflection, I'd just delete that off my channel now. If I got monetized, I would just delete that off my channel, because I'd be like, one day they could just say, and I'm telling you, this is where it comes into it. You can appeal it, but if you posted 3 things on your channel, even if the person says that they're not going to copyright strike you, they're just going to copyright claim, as in like you don't own the video, they own the music or whatever in the video. 6 months later they can change their mind and just say copyright claim, and then your channel's blocked if you've got 3 of their videos on there. So imagine if you've got a video, imagine if you built your channel around posting my clips from my channel, but because I post all of my VODs, everything that you'd post would then come up on my channel as I own that VOD, yeah? So I could block multiple channels if I wanted. It's ridiculous when you think about it that people can't just go and explain that. But I think we've had enough Woody and Wendy time. Shout out to you, Hilda. Yeah, I'll have to sort it out. I've got a different. It's the Rex family channel. It's the Rex family channel that I use. This is my secondary channel. Obviously, one of my nephews has got the actual channel where he speaks and that, but he don't upload on there or nothing like that. So I just upload. But yeah, it's the Rex family channel. So if you go to the comments on my on the last stream where you've commented, I think he would have commented it as well, because normally he comments after the videos. So, and I'll check them comments out later. I'm gonna end the stream here anyway, guys, and I appreciate Hilda coming out, and I appreciate anyone who will listen back, because people will listen back. I've already had 65 or 70 views on that stream, and I'm sure by the time I wake up tomorrow, well, in about 4 hours time, yeah, I've got my alarm set for 10 o'clock, so I'll be up in 4 hours and 23 minutes time from now. Got a bit of shopping and other stuff to do. But yeah, that's the channel that I've been secondary building when football's on. But obviously with the World Cup being on now, the channel's going to go, fortunately, on a hiatus, because I feel like one of the biggest problems with building a channel like this is if you do constantly keep posting videos, the same people keep bumping into your videos, and that's where you start getting those people who will go ham and basically report every one of your videos. Like, trust me, when those people, like, trust me, even Hilda doesn't have that type of toxicity in her channel, and she posts her own videos of herself. So anyone who doesn't like them, just it'll be some kind of messed up issue, like female hating or color or gender or anything like that. That's what they'll be doing. So you can already sort of at those people. But even she will get those type of comments, negative comments and stuff. But you have to sort of just address those people for what they are. A lot of those people are really struggling in their own life, and they've obviously got a lot of problems with their own stuff. But at the same time, you shouldn't really, and this is something that I'm speaking from personal experience here, you shouldn't really just overly go after people. I have few times in my time on YouTube have just sort of, you know this, Hilda, I've just sort of let loose and just said, you know what, F it, I'm just going to go after people. and you can antagonize people enough where it will cause problems for your channel, because people will go to every single one of your videos and they will dislike every single one of your videos. They'll report every single one of your videos, and that will get your channel like sort of what they call shadow banned, where your videos won't start turning up. And trust me, over the last year, guys, I've been shadow banned multiple times over the last year. Yeah, it's because you have to do things like streams like this, long streams where people stay on your channel for a while, 4, 5, 6 likes per video. Make sure that you're not leaving videos that have only got 1 like or 2 likes, or if you're getting shorts that are up there and they've only got a small amount of views, you may as well actually delete them, especially when shorts become properly monetized next year. You may as well just delete shorts that have got less than 50 views, because they won't help your channel. You've got to remember that YouTube's algorithm has to break down at least a minute of footage. Like, you'll get adverts every so often on 30-40 second normal videos, but you won't get adverts every single time unless the video is like 1 minute 40, 1 minute 50. Then you'll start getting regular adverts. Like, if I get 1,000 views, 400 times the adverts will run, you know, that type of stuff. Whereas if you post a 30-second clip, it'll probably only get 100 adverts every 1,000 views, because it's less time, and the algorithm works differently like that. It acts like it's a short when it's not. But yeah, I feel like I've waffled on long enough, because the end of this, actually, the stream actually ended like 35 minutes ago, and I've carried on talking since. But yeah, you know me, Hilda, anyway. There's always a talking portion to my streams. But once again, I'm going to shout you out, Hilda, and I'm going to say goodbye right now. Shout out to everyone. I am actually going to give you the actual ending to the stream, and I apologize to people who, listening back to my stream replay, I didn't actually edit the end of it. That's where the stream ended. But yeah, I need to say my phrase, because that probably would be this only video on my channel that doesn't feature, if there's talking by me that doesn't feature the words, you know, stay tuned for more, or what I'm about to say in a second, of course, which is please like, share, subscribe, and stay tuned for more.